Welcome back, YouTube. So I've been going through a algae bloom, um, to the point where I had to take everything out, clean it, suck the water down, doing water changes almost every other day. I took it down to as much as I can take the water down, about as low as my filter can go. I threw out all the flower stuff, the plants, the fake plants. I threw all that out. I took out all the big stones and scrubbed them. I was afraid that my tank might crash, but then I also thought, well, the water's still green, so whatever ammonia is in there is being chewed up. So my line of thinking is, if you're having an algae bloom, folks, do as many water changes. I'm gonna say do every other day water changes. I have an extra filter in here for now, with pillow floss in it. They usually gonna clear it up. I can tell right now, by the water, the surface of the water, well, it's showing on the stone. I haven't seen that in a couple weeks. You may not be able to. Oh, you can see it in the camera. I see it. It's reflecting on the stone. That's telling me right there it's clear. Plus, another thing I'll tell you if it's clear, I go to the side. If you can see straight through. It's still a little cloudy, but that's better than the last couple weeks. So, folks, if you have an algae bloom, you may have to do water changes almost every other day. I like clear water. Look at this tank down here. This tank is crystal clear. Crystal clear. You know why? Because I meant to cut this panel out, but that panel is blocking the sun. This panel, there was no panel here, and the sun was beating this water up. On top of me, my lights, and you got regular lights coming on. I had the lights on for the plants over here, double lights at like 1,500 lumens, on top of the sun coming in. So, and then, guess what, folks? I didn't do a water change for 2 weeks. Straight. Just did nothing. Got lazy. And next thing you know, one day I woke up, my water was green. So I'm trying to show you folks, you gotta keep water changes if you have a sun. Have a window next to your tank. See the sun coming in? I put my plants there so it could shade some of that sun off, but I also had to put this towel here. I thought that would be helpful since this tank had no algae bloom, but this tank did, so it had to been sun on top of my negligence on changing the tank, changing the water, the filter, all that. I had to change the filter every time I change the water. I'm starting from scratch every time I change the water. Pillow floss, ladies and gentlemen. Pillow floss. It's $3.99. Stop buying that crap from the store for $20 and $30, and I'm pretty sure they marked the price up. How much is a pillow now? From the dollar store, $7.99, folks. $7.99. That's what's in that right there. Pillow floss from the dollar store. That's what's in that filter right now. Pillow floss from the dollar store. Folks, stop wasting your money. Pillow floss. You see my tank? It's getting clearer and clearer. Those are new foliage, fake foliage, everything. I'll start from scratch. I couldn't get that green stuff off of there. Oh, by the way, I went and bought a Pleco. You see him back there? I also bought a corridor. And I bought, I can't remember the name.